We want to get back to that breaking news we've been following out of Green Bay right now. We're going to go live to the scene where you're looking at images of the SWAT team. You have seen a man come out with his hands up. This is live, folks. In fact, when the death of Osama bin Laden was announced, the president walked out of the Blue Room to this entrance. In fact, as low as 0.12% in this time frame. And then you look at Waukesha County, and that, of course, is a key Republican stronghold. From 8,000 to 7,000 to 6,000. The biggest seller, the iPhone case. 3 people, including 2 firefighters, are sent to the hospital overnight after an apartment fire near UW-Madison. The Obama team and the campaign will argue Wisconsin is becoming very critical. First, let's look at the southwest portion of the state, all of these counties that she won. Look at this: Grant County, Lafayette County, Richland County, and Columbia County. Those were counties that Ron Johnson won. There are a lot of Democrats in the state who have told me they're upset you did not come to the state and campaign for Tom Barrett. A 28-year-old Appleton man is arrested after police say he rammed 5 cars, including 3 police squad. Packers fans, hold your breath.
Okay.
He's a Falcons fan, so hence the name Bird Bath, the Atlanta Falcons. But he has a free pool, so don't judge. The sign outside the city clerk's office warning of no absentee voting this day is just a doormat.
Okay. You're not supposed to hang up.
City Clerk's Office, Linda speaking.
A doormat, too.
It's insanity, pure insanity.
For proof of the 7-day, 12-plus hour work week for this department of 5.
If you can remember the number, that's helpful. There's going to be 2 wards voting there.
Step inside a few minutes and just watch.
And then pack them, and then we have 2 to 3 of us will be delivering to the different 26 wards.
The first ever Sheboygan mayoral recall is approaching a tab in this office of nearly $40,000 and still climbing, if ensuring a smooth recall primary Tuesday were the only issue.
It's just on the corner of Seaman and Taylor Drive.
Add to the mix redistricting, new ward numbers for Sheboygan voters, changing polling locations for some.
I feel like we're kind of the guinea pig of the state because we're the first election.
In fact, in Monday's Sheboygan Press, the clerk's office published this full-page map outlining the new wards and telling people where to vote to help clear up any confusion.
Just go in on 24th Street, because then you can park in front.
Estimating voter turnout for a historic election is nearly impossible. The more than 300 poll workers will be ready, and again a clerk's office on standby.
It's a huge responsibility. It's huge. So the public is, counting on us to do it, and we're going to do the best we can.
Matt Smith, Action 2 News.
Sure, you're welcome.
Sheboygan.
Bye-bye.
Stories of our grandfathers sometimes fade away. What's left to tell?
Like, give her hell. You had to make 5 feet a day.
Tom DiCarlo is telling.
January 1st of 1950, I went to mine.
The 86-year-old miner dresses in the best of times.
I tell them what I went through to raise my 3 boys and my wife and pay my bills. I went underground to work.
He dresses for the best of times because Iron County has seen better days.
2 of my grandfathers, both my grandfathers, 6 of my uncles all worked in the iron mines.
Like many along the Gogebic Range, Leslie Colasar's long lineage starts and stops here.
We're old, and we're poor, and we're few in number.
The trains no longer stop outside Hurley, the county seat. Decades ago, trails replaced the tracks that once shipped hundreds of millions of tons of iron ore across the country. The minerals, once rich in prosperity, left only as a guide.
But see, these guys got smart. They got out of here.
Census data shows the drop when the mines brought more than 10,000 people in the 40s. Then the decline from 8,000 to 7,000 to 6,000. Then in 2010, Iron County's population dropped below 6,000 people, less than 6,000 in the entire county.
Maybe we kind of knew it, but when the real numbers hit you, it's like, oh, that hurts.
The elementary school in Hurley sees some incoming classes in the 30s. Not many more graduating in the high school, sometimes half the size of their parents. I want you to raise your hand if you think you will see yourself in this area in 10 years. 2 of you.
Our greatest export here is our youth, my family included.
There's a lot more jobs in the cities than there is back home. And as you can tell, there's less kids in the classes, there's less parents having kids here, and it's just shrinking.
When he's completed with college, we don't expect him back. And that's tough to take.
In Iron County, those who have stayed make an average $25,000 a year. Tourism and logging provide the few jobs available. The county's unemployed, the second highest in the state.
Lots of people apply for the good jobs around here when they're available.
Since the 1920s, the Liberty Bell in downtown Hurley has maintained a business and kept a family.
We actually both left and went to school, so we chose to come back.
Now, for the first time in decades, hope rises from stories past that the jobs of their grandfathers could once again be theirs.
If there was jobs around here, I'd definitely love to stay just because I love the area.
As the red iron fades, left only to history.
That's the iron ore. So actually this blueprint probably was underground.
A new era of mining could return Hurley's Silver Street to gold.
We got some good talent. The young kids here, they're going to come back.
In Iron County, Matt Smith, Action 2 News.